Welcome to Performance Tip Tuesday. This week we're going to be covering techniques to dial in your deadlift so that you can improve your performance as well as your safety when performing this lift. This is a great lift that I like to give out to almost every cyclist that I work with. It's a great way to develop power as well as core strength so that you're more capable as well as more powerful while on the bike. A few simple techniques that I like to cover. Number one is foot position. So whenever you're doing the deadlift, you always want your feet to be as straightforward as possible. This can vary somewhat between people, where some people are going to be a little more comfortable with the feet turned out slightly. You just don't want the feet turned out a lot when you're doing this. The other thing that I like to cover is the stance or your width when you're going into the deadlift. There can be some subtle variations with this. The easiest way I've found for people to find what's a comfortable stance position for them, especially when first starting off with the deadlift, is simply just jump straight up, land where your feet land. That is generally the stance width that you're going to want to have for the deadlift. So now that we have the feet positioned where we want them, so feet are as straightforward as we can get them. They're about shoulder width, maybe hip width apart, but you'll essentially find that if you just quickly jump up, land where your feet land, that's going to be your width. So from here, feet are straightforward, about hip width apart. Next, we're going to focus on loading our hamstrings and keeping these glute muscles engaged. So as we start to work down towards the bar, just to grab the bar, so not even lifting yet, but just going down to the bar, we want to engage our glute muscles first. We're going to reach back into the hips, so you should feel kind of a pull into the hamstrings, keeping the glute muscles engaged. And then as you reach down, you want to feel that glute engagement the whole time. So you shouldn't feel those glute muscles turn off when you come down to this start position. So from here, now we're going to add the weight to it. So coming over to the bar, the feet are going to be underneath the bar. So basically where your shoelaces are, that's where it's going to be underneath the bar. You're going to have your feet grounded, so not too much weight on the heels, not too much weight on the toes, but equal pressure through the front of the foot and the back of the foot. Then you're going to reach back with the hips, keeping those glute muscles engaged. When you go down to grab the bar, you should already be developing tension back through here. So the second you grab the bar, you should hear a click. So as you reach down to grab that bar, you hear that click. So that's a good sign that you're already engaged, so you're already under tension before you even do the lift. So reaching down, pushing back into the hamstrings, glutes are engaged. I grab the bar, hear that click, and then from here, as I keep those glute muscles engaged, I'm going to fire through those glutes and then lift straight up. So as I lift straight up, glutes stay engaged, back is flat, core is tight, and then come back down. As I come down into this position, we want the bar path to be straight up and down. So we don't want it to be doing like a curve around your knees. You want it to be able to go straight up and down. And the way you do that is by pushing the knees back. So as you start the lift, you want to push those legs back so that engages the hamstrings. You'll lift up, straighten all the way up at the top. And then as you come down, you're going to continue to reach back, push those knees back, and that'll give you that straight bar path.